Hi guys, I'm back again on your screens. Thank you guys for staying tuned and staying with us. Well, I have some amazing breaking news currently because like everywhere na gbasgbos currently, and not Twitter gbasgbos but physical actual gbasgbos. But before we get into that, well, let's get into the Twitter gbasgbos. We saw Davido and Meek Mill. They came up earlier this morning on my first live news, and I'm like, these two were like they gave us an amazing banger in 2015, Fans Me, and that was an amazing song. And they showed that they had great friendship and great chemistry that time. But after that video, after the music, we didn't get to hear from them. We didn't get any other tracks from them, or a follow up. Or they basically didn't even post pictures together. So it got us wondering what's up. But we managed to move on and hope that everything was good and roses between them. This was the flyer they gave us, Fans Me, and with amazing visuals and amazing video produced by the song was produced by Shizzy, by the way. The video was amazing. It was the Black Panther era. We had Meek Mill putting on this amazing white shirt. Well, moving on, let's not talk about all the fashion sense in that video. Meek Mill yesterday tweeted, "I'm working on the biggest festival in the East Coast." Then a few minutes later, he says, "I'm getting a lot of calls from Africa. Let's make it work." The video was supposed to be Make It Happen. We was mad at each other a little bit around that time. Well, Meek Mill said he would have had an African tour since over the years, but like Davido was supposed to make that happen, but that didn't happen because they were mad at each other. Well, I don't understand why being mad at someone would really influence your career and your tour, but you gotta have African influencers there if you're gonna be touring in Africa. Well, Davido has responded to that saying, "Making a tell him to call me." Davido are responding to tweets with lyrics of his song or funny emojis these days. Well, it's a new thing for Davido. So he says, "Making a tell him to call me." Well, it's catching cruise with that one, and hopefully, we actually get a Meek Mill tour in Africa, because like it's gonna be lit. But going into the actual physical gbasgbos, we have Mobad, guys. Mobad today. Well, earlier this year, I know if you guys recall, Mobad videos of Mobad, like the fast rising Nigerian singer, surfaced online where he went live and was saying Marlian music were out to kill him, and that got a lot of us very very scared and worried, like what's happening. Like all we know is Naira Marley and Marlian music in general, like Mobad and Zeno and some other artists, they were like a very very huge and successful family in terms of music industry. They gave us amazing bangers. Almost every month we got a banger from Naira Marley, Mobad, or Zeno or some other people in the Marlian music. But right now everything is just going, they go where I don't know, because I don't understand, guys. It's very very this thing. But let me take you guys on a quick recap. Earlier this year we had a scandal between Mobad, Zinoliski, and NDLEA, where they got arrested. They were found with bunch of marijuana and like weed and molly as well in their house and in their cars. They were arrested. That was when Mobad went live and started shouting, saying they're out to kill him, they're out to get him, nobody should come to him, nobody should come close to him, only the policemen were allowed to come close to him, that he believes in his God. It's only his God that he fears. It's only his God that can help him. He knows his God cannot fail him. He's saying if anything happens to him, it is Naira and Marlian music. So he was basically calling out everybody, and people were surprised to hear this because prior to that video we had no sense of misconduct or no sense of disagreement between Mobad and Marlian music. Naira Marley himself tweeted after that saying he was going to be coming to, it was currently not in the country when this happened, but he said he was going to fly into the country as soon as possible and get the boys out of whatever trouble they found themselves in, and he did just that. I remember he tweeted a picture with Zeno in the car, in his car. We didn't get to see Mobad, but Zeno was in his car, and he was like, okay, the boys are out, like everything is back to normal. But we didn't really get in-depth info on what caused the fight and why Mobad allegedly made those claims. But moving on, this was a screenshot from the live. It was like a very very scary thing. People were like, calm down, what the fuck, where is Zeno? It was very very confusing. And today, just right now, like very very just a couple of minutes ago, guys, this thing has resurfaced. Naira has gone on his Twitter to tweet, "World, please help me, I'm dying inside." Then he posted a video a 30 seconds video of, you know, some boys, you know, there was noise making, and there was somebody in the background shouting, "Where they go? Lead them, Kiniko, Naira Day, Naira Day," and all this is happening, that they were beating them up, dragging them naked across the streets like thieves. It was a very, very scary video to watch. Then we got another tweet from Mobad saying, "I'm not high, because that's what they always say, just to die down everything." Well, apparently, according to him, he says they just, when after all this, they would come out to say he was high and he didn't probably know what he was doing. And he says that's what they say to die down the whole matter, and probably what they said to die down the previous video and previous live video that we got from Mobad. He posted this video of him, you know, bruises across his body, saying, "I'm not high," because that's what they always say, to die down everything. It then goes on to give us an actual reason as to why all this is happening. He says, "Just because I want to change my manager, which is their brother, I see what they did to me at Marlian house." He posted this with another video showing extra bruises on his neck, his back of his arm, his hand here. It was very, very crazy, and it was a gory sight to see. Very, very surprising to see Mobad and, you know, Naira and anything. I mean, if you want to change managers, so long you're not going against your contract, I feel like everything should be okay, and, you know, it should be a smooth transition. Because forget, yes, music is about talent, and, you know, it's basically about talent, but at the same time there's a business aspect to it. That's why it is called showbiz. So it's turning into all this physical, and, you know, it's kind of scary. Moving on, lifestyle of Erezi, one of Mobad's guys, tweeted, "If I die, the whole of Marlian's music individuals, Naira Marley and his boys, should be held responsible. Look how my brothers and I were treated without even engaging in any physical fight with any of the Marlian music people. I was dragged naked on the road and Naira Marley did nothing about it. I lost some of my valuables. I was stripped like I stole, all in the name of begging them not to touch Mobad. I know I don't have the power and connection they do, but I do have God. We were attacked with all sorts of weapons. Please, oh Nigerians, help me. I repeat, if I die, Marlian's music people should be held responsible." It then goes on to say, "Shudi, Shei, Seed, and Co. If I die, at least people will know some of the names of the people who brutalized me. I fear nobody but God, my creator. Hashtag please save." These are some pictures we got from that post, because he posted that in the caption alongside some other pictures of like injuries and stuff and bruises that he got from, you know, the physical bruises that he claimed they have. This is pictures of his arm, his hand. This is pictures of Mobad's, because he posted pictures of Mobad as well. Then moving on, this is another guy. This is picture of life of Erezi himself. There was also a video, in the short video, we see Mobad here and somebody that looks like Naira. It could be Naira, it could be Shudi. Apparently, we don't know. It could be somebody else, but it looks like Naira or Shudi from the back. You know, we have the dreads, and, you know, they basically look alike because they're brothers. So we don't know who exactly this is, but it looks like Mobad is standing with one of them. You know, this is the crowd, the angry mob that they claimed, you know, harassed them. But it was very, very crazy, and, you know, it's what is currently buzzing on the internet. And you guys, if you get more information, please drop that in the comment section. Try to share the love, you know, make a love. Let all of us know what is happening. I am doing my own part here from Gusto News, and until I see you next time, or if I have more for you guys, you know, just stay tuned. You get more gist.